නේරඩි ඔලිබරපු යාල්පානතිල
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා.
සිද්ධාස
ඇඩ්මොරටුව
පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
කිලක්කු මාහාන
Sugadadas Indoor Stadium
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
කුරුණෑගල සිරි ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නෝරෙලිය ප්‍රදේශයේ.
ෆයිනල් ෂෝඩවුන් කැන්ඩි ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ක්ලබ්
පොරනරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට
නේරඩි ඔලිබරපු යාල්පානතිල
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා.
සිද්ධාස
ඇඩ්මොරටුව
පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
කිලක්කු මාහාන
Sugadadas Indoor Stadium
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
කුරුණෑගල සිරි ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නෝරෙලිය ප්‍රදේශයේ.
ෆයිනල් ෂෝඩවුන් කැන්ඩි ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ක්ලබ්
පොරනරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට
ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් සිංහලෙන් www.thepapare.com වෙබ් අඩවියට පිවිසලා සිංහල භාෂාව තෝරාගන්න. ක්‍රිකට්, රග්බි, පාපන්දු, වොලිබෝල්, මලල ක්‍රීඩා, පැසිපන්දු විතරක් නෙමෙයි වෙනත් ක්‍රීඩා සහ විශේෂාංග ලිපි උනත් ThePapare සිංහල තුලින්. ඇයි අපේ වීඩියෝ පිටුව ක්‍රීඩාව හා සම්බන්ධ දහසකුත් එකක් වීඩියෝ, සම්මුඛ සාකච්ඡා. ඒ වගේම ඇසිදිසි, රග්බි පිටිය, පිටියේ කතා, ස්පෝර්ට්ස් මසාලා වගේ සතිපතා ජනප්‍රිය විශේෂාංග නරඹන්න. ඔබේ පරිගණකයෙන් ටැබ් එකෙන් එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකෙන් ලබා ගන්න ඔබට ලේසියෙන්ම පුළුවන්. ThePapare සිංහල ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් ඩිජිටලීකරණය.
ஒளிபரப்பு யாழ்ப்பாணத்திலிருந்து.
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා.
සිරිතදාස
at Moratuwa.
පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
கிழக்கு மாகாணம்.
සුගතදාස ඉන්ඩෝ ස්ටේඩියම්
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
Runagala City ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නූරෙලිය ප්‍රදේශයට.
final showdown Candy Sports Club.
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට
Very good evening to everyone joining the www.thepapare.com. We are coming to you live from the CRNFC London Place grounds, the home of CRNFC, but we will be bringing to you live the game between DS Senanayaka taking on Lumbini College, an all-important clash here in the B division. There is confirmation DS Senanayaka College being the home team, Lumbini College an all-important game for them as well. They will have to win this with a bonus point, and joining me in commentary is Sajid Nazmi. A very good evening, Sajid.
Well, good evening, Kavint. Yes, today we are here from the Longdon place, the clash between DS Senanayaka and Lumbini College, where we can call the decider, where Lumbini has to win today with a bonus point to retain in the plate division. So, with a warm day, a total warm day today, so we'll see what will happen. Kavint?
Yeah, and the conditions for today, 32 degrees of Celsius. It's partly cloudy as we can see, and a minimum of 27 degrees, and the wind speed of 15 kilometers per hour. The wind blowing from the northeast, and a humidity of 77%. Hot and humid conditions, ideal for fast running rugby. The ground conditions looks good, and both teams will give the ball plenty of air and look to use their runners to good use. DS is known for their backs, for using their backs, and they have scored 32 tries in the season so far, and 21 of those were converted. And Lumbini, as you correctly said, if they are to go to the plate championship, which the other teams have already been decided, teams like Zahira, Anthony is coming down from the A division, Kingswood and Malia, they were coming from the B, and Vidyarth and Dharmaraja, after yesterday's clash, securing their top spot. And DS Senanayaka, in the first 4 games, the convincing wings have already secured themselves a plate spot as well. So it's between Lumbini College and Sumangala College who will wide their chances. Sumangala, a very good win yesterday against Kannangara, 82 points to nil, and Richmond rather. So convincing win. What do you think Lumbini will need to do right if they are to upset this high-flying DS team?
Well, exactly. DS has their own power, their own fronts and own backs who can change a game within a couple of minutes. Because I have been noticing DS from the start of this season. They started the season. Now at the moment they are unbeaten. They had 3 games where they scored more than 50 points against Benedict's, Richmond's and Anand, and then they took over Sumangala College and they won comfortably for 33-21 if I'm not wrong. But still at the moment Lumbini has to win this game with a bonus point if they want to bypass Sri Sumangala College Kandy and go into the plate division where they can think and they can perform themselves if they want to come over to the A division next year. And we can expect a very good game today because both teams has good runners, and as long as I know, Vishal Hemashri will be giving his comeback today as the captain of DSNI College, being out of the squads for a quite long time. He didn't play after last year, but today Naveed Siddiq will be stepping back as a vice captain. Vishal will be taking over the Senanayaka team, and the Lumbini College also looks so confident on their practice sessions and the warm-up sessions. Hope this game would be an extraordinary extravaganza where everyone will be keeping their eyes, not only the fans of DS and Lumbini, also the fans of Sumangala will be looking after the game, and they'll be waiting to a good result. Maybe if DS wins this game, the Lumbini College should retain on the bowl championship. If not, if Lumbini wins this game, yes, Sumangala will be retaining back, and Lumbini will be going forward with the SNI College over to the plate championship.
Yeah, that's it. And we will now go for a short commercial break, and when we do come back, we will have the last week fixtures and the team counts coming up just prior to the kickoff.
දැන් යහ පෝෂා දන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. මැලිබන් යහපෝෂ රසයකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු වෙයි.
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා.
හොඳම මැලිබන් තේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා. මැලිබන් තේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා.
පදම වරුනේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා.
මැලිබන් තේ පදමට ගහට.
I have news. Let's meet.
සුවිසලි ලක්කවෙනුවෙන් සෑමංගලක් දක්වාම දහඩිය හෙලීම සැබෑ පිරිමියෙකුගේ ගතියක්. ඔබේ උත්සාහය තියුණු වෙන තරමට ඔබේ ශරීරයේ උත්සාහයට අභියෝග කරයි. මුලින් දහඩිය, ඉන්පසු ග්‍රීස්, අන්තිමට ඉස්හොරි. ක්ලියර්මෙන් සමගින් නැගිටින්න කාලයයි මේ. සාමාන්‍ය ෂැම්පූ වලට වඩා දෙගුණයක් ක්‍රියාකාරී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ඔබත් සමග ඉස්හොරි වලට එරෙහිව සටන් වදී. ඔබේ ජයග්‍රහණයට පෙරමං සදන අසමසම ඉලක්ක වෙත යන සැබෑ පිරිමින් වෙනුවෙන්ම සුවිශේෂී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ලොබාංකේගේ මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ.
ශ්‍රී ලාංකික සමගයේ තේරීම no limit.
Then Gold Dio Body Spray හඳුන්වා දෙන අලුත් මාදිලි හතරකින් Blaze, Challenge, Storm සහ Rave. අදම try කරන්න Gold Dio Body Spray පැය 24 පුරා.
When she's special, she's not just a girlfriend. She is your sweetheart. When you feel it, you don't just call it sunshine, you call it warmth. When you reveal your deepest emotions, it's not just art, it's freedom. And when its essence is premium cocoa butter, it's not just chocolate, it's Ravello. Chocolate so special, you call it Ravello.
Echo the voices of fun. Fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination.
සතුට බෙදන නම
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
පවස නිවන නම
සෙනෙහ බෙදන නම
එය සිංහ නම මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිංහ අති විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Okay, she's ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Impressive CV, but why do you want to work here?
Is your unlimited package limiting you? Be really unlimited with the largest network. Talk unlimited with more than 13 million Sri Lankans with Dialog. Dialog Blaster Unlimited. A range of daily, weekly and monthly plans. Dial #678# to convert your package or get a new connection.
It's always been my dream to be a part of a blue chip company.
දැන් යහපෝෂා දන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. මැලිබන් යහපෝෂ රසයකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි?
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා
හොඳම මැලිබන්ටේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා මැලිබන්ටේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා
පදම වරුනේ
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා
මැලිබන්ටේ පදමට කහට.
Sri Lankika Samage Terima. No limit. Drift in search of happiness. Fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination.
Welcome to live coverage of the game between Senanayaka and Lumbini College. It's a tough, tense game here at Longdon Place, and both teams have warmed up in these hot and humid conditions, and they have returned back to the sheds. And now we will take a look at the last week fixtures, which happened last week. The St. Benedict's winning comfortably against Richmond College. Richmond College was hammered this week against from Sumangal at Pallekele. So 27 points to 7 is how that game finished, and Dharmaraja winning against Vidyartha yesterday as well. And last week it was 36 points to 0 against Kanangara, and Mahanama losing to Sylvester's up at Pallekele. Lumbini College, Nazmi, they were convincing winners against Anand last time around, so they will be looking to repeat that. They didn't score that 4-try bonus point, but they did manage to win by 15 points.
Well, Kavin, when it comes to Lumbini College and Anand College, I mean, we can see the curved predictions within the Lumbini and DS today, because when it comes to DSNI College, they won the game against Anand more than 50 points. They scored 50 points easily, a comfortable win against Anand. But here we can see that Lumbini have managed to go up to 3 tries, 1 conversion and 1 penalty, while Anand have scored only 1 try and they couldn't even convert that. So as per the predictions, yes, it is today the favourites will be DSNI College, but we do not know how the Lumbini College will be taking over DS today.
And DS Senanayaka winning 31 points to 22 against Sumangala up at Pallekele. That was the tough match for DS, and Vidyartha College comfortably a narrow win, 10 points to 6 against Thurston. Thurston defeated Mahanam yesterday, and Vidyartha had their first loss in Nithavala, and that was how the last week results featured out. And just prior to the kickoff, we will now take a look at the team cards, the 2 team cards. The DS Senanayaka College.
Well, they will be starting with Joel Kumar at number 1, Shehan Kaushalya, Kishara Madravasala, Randina Panagoda, Malshan Vimukti, Navid Siddiq, Johan Heva Vitarna, Hasindu Hemasiri, Vishal Akalanka, Asmita Perera Lalanka Vijay Dinupa Seneviratna, and the captain Vishal Vijayasiri is back today. And Harshana Maduranga, Tilna Perera will be the fullback today. And replacements would be Umesh Fernando, Cheti Dizoiza, Lasiru Aditya, Tisas Balasurya, Pasindu Gunavardhana, Ravisha Krishmal, Eranga Udavatta, Saranga Udavatta, Chalang Kapiris and Ahmad Altaf will be on the bench for DSNI College against the clash for Lumbini College.
And the important, they are Hasindu Hemasiri that played a vital game last season around, and now the Lumbini team Samir Pimal, Gihan Lakshit and Ashen Dilosh forming that front rowers. Not very bulky, and there's not much of weight there. Hasika Sasanka and Dilosh Dilhar forming the lock combination. Ranjit Kumar, Gihan Chamot forming the flankers, and at number 8, Tarusha Udayanga, Kasun Chanaka directing traffic at the number 9 position. Dulaksha Champati playing at that fly half position. The wings, Ashen Madhuanta playing at left wing. Sachin Daranga and Rohit Vindura forming the center combination. Yashira Udeshana and Hiruna Hanind at fullback. The replacements will be Muhammad Azim, Niluksha Ushan, Anthony Rukshan, Muhammad Shifan, Darshaka Kumar, Ganidu Madhushan, Pramod Ranmal, Kamindu Deshan and Binuvan Lakmal. So interesting lineups for the both teams. Lumbini doesn't look huge in size compared to the DS team. DS team having the likes of Hasindu Hemasiri. He had a brilliant season last season around, and he has been continuing that form without any drops for this season as well. The pre-match customary huddles from both teams. The referees for this match will be Dean Kapiris and Harshana Vijay Veer and Akila Senaratna as the AR1 and AR2. Dean Kapiris brought on for this vital game. But it's a Monday today, so both teams opting. Lumbini would have loved to play on Monday because the Sumangala game, they will know now what their targets are, what they need to achieve. But Sumangala did not make it easy for them, thumping that 82 points to nil against Richmond. So interesting battle coming ahead.
Exactly, yes. So I think the DS Senanayaka players are ready now to kick on the ball and start the game today against Lumbini College. So it's going to be a hard day, a hot and humid day. We'll see how these young lads going to take over each other and move on with their teams forward.
Pereira with the kickoff. Good early possession from Lumbini. The number 2, that's Kumara. Finally gives it out to Pereira, who puts a thumping kick.
Intentions are clear. Lumbini doesn't want to play rugby in their own territory. They always want to keep the ball ahead, and always they want to keep their pressure on DS and always put them down and crawl over and just go through, do the basics, as your coaches say every day. Do the basics and win the game, and there is a victory for you at the end of the day.
4-man line out in the first for DS Senanayaka. Collected by the number 6, that is
offside.
Naveed Siddiq. Beautiful work from DS. Here goes DS. Barging run from the number 2 Kaushalya, that is acting as the number
Advantage
2.
over.
A lovely crossfield kick collected by the number 11, the winger Pereira, and that's a little too high, a touch too high. Referee not spotting it as he was going down. A box kick attempted by the number 9, and early pressure from Lumbini. They are trying to run the ball from inside their own half is DS. Here's the captain, the number 2, number 13, playing at outside centre. The ball has popped out, kicked away, and penalty advantage. The ruck was clearly formed there. So DS Senanayaka with an advantage, playing inside their own half. He had no numbers out on his left side, so ups for his forwards. Hemasuri right over the ball. There was no moving Hemasuri there. Into contact goes DS Senanayaka, but ball has been ripped away, but hands on the ruck. Correctly so. Dinka Pires was right on money there.
What's the penalty you want?
Well, now referee Dinka is asking whether on which place they need, because the ball was stolen from the ruck. It is not legal at all, so DS requesting for the penalty. They'll be going for the touch most probably, and requesting the players to come over, and yes, they will be going to do that. And
this is Akalanka with the clearance kick. The penalty territory find gets around a good 25 meters on that kick. So DS having had the early possession. Lumbini looking to put those kicks away. Chamupati, the fly half, and the number 9 Rajapaksha. Rajapaksha opted for 2 box kicks already in just the span of 3 minutes, and Chamupati didn't have anything to do with it as soon as he got the ball. They got the ball out to touch, and here's DS forming rolling ball. Use it once is the call from referee. Goes through the middle is Hemasuri. Still going is Hemasuri. Hemasuri finally brought down inside the opposition 22 meters. Will this be the first try? Numbers on the outside. That's the captain being brought down. Vijay Shri it is. A silly penalty being given away by Lumbini. These are the mistakes that will cost the game. Cost the game for Lumbini if they need to win this. These type of penalties need to be evaded, and rightly so. Perfect
21, 22.
overdoing of that kick. So it'll be a 22-meter dropout. Akalanka.
Well, exactly, Kavin. Once they got that penalty opportunity, they could have directly gone for the 3 points, but still, the options are not much into their head still, because they just started the game. They still didn't have any clear ideas of what they are going to do. They don't know how Lumbini will be playing against them. So maybe within depending on the win situation, the player didn't exactly read what happened. Now they have fall down back on 22 scrum. So I think number 10 will be kicking it off. Yes, a good kick comes from Lumbini.
Chamupati just manages to find Ratnayaka. Ratnayaka chips it over. Lumbini manages to clear it away. Here's the number 1 putting in a big boot. It is Dulanjans, and the bounce being lucky for Hemasiri. Hemasiri being everywhere there. DS Senanayaka paddling back. This is what Vidyartha did against Dharmaraj yesterday as well. Whenever they had 3 points, they did not take the 3 points. They always went to the touch, and they wanted the 7 points rather than getting the early pressure and get into their own half. Here's Lumbini, the number 11 running around, and there was no one there. It's Lumbini. Pereira scoring the first try. Wasn't a good kick from the captain, Vijayasuri. Pereira had no one to go past. Shane Madhu and the Pereira scoring that try for Lumbini. The first try coming in. 5 points to nil. Had DS gone for the 3 points.
Exactly, such an extraordinary performance by the Lumbini backs. They knew what they had to do, because on the ruck, or else when the DS line was squished inside, they know that work the ball through the line and let the winger do his job, and he ran just straight and got his 5 points to them.
Sachin Naranga with a beautiful conversion, but just short of it. I thought initially it went right through the middle, but it was foul and short. Had a little too less power. Had the direction, not the distance. So early points coming in favor of Lumbini College. DS Senanayaka having to deal with Madhuanta, who ran a circle around the backs of DS Senanayaka. Lumbini, by the looks of it, have plenty of pace down those wings. DS Senanayaka committing the early mistake of not going for 3 points. Is Dulanjans. Samir Piyumal with that barging run as Chamupati puts another ball to boot. Finds touch. Goes into touch. A beautiful kick by Chamupati. This is what Lumbini's game plan have been. Whenever they've got possession, kick the ball out to touch or in goal area. Then let their runners, chasers chase down and then pressure the DS backs.
Exactly, yes. Lumbini has got some wonderful runners around. Always what they want is keep running and let the forwards and backs run, and they know what has to be done. Just make the DS line and the forward run here and there, and always they will be just pressurizing them on their own territory. DS are totally down. Pressure is on DS. They have to contest this. The number 6 jumper, no contest this time. Line is out.
Yes, Chamupati looking for his options, gives it out to the number 14, that's Hiruna Mahinda. The ball is out. Finally, the big lock forwards. Hemasiri managing to roll out just in time. Ashane Dilusha with the carry. Numbers on the outside. The number 8 gaining some meters. Here's the flanker busting through. Another good run from Lumbini. Lumbini seems to have come to win, and they are proving a point here as the number 1 Samir Piumal bringing the ball into the 22, and here's numbers on the outside, and that will be the second try for Lumbini. Scoring in the corner, Yashira Udeshana, 2 tries. Beautiful work from Samir Piumal, sucked in so many defenders. It took 4 men to bring him down, and then the scrum of Rajapaksa send it out to his wings. Beautiful work, Nazmi.
Exactly, yes. Always they wanted to run. No fancy, nothing else. Just keep running through the pace and get what you can get from the opponent. This is the exact cons which you will get if you didn't pressurize when you get an opportunity from the Lumbini College, where DS had their own opportunity. They could have gone through for that 3 points and pressurized Lumbini, but they didn't do that. That mistake cost them a lot on performing this sort of this sort of worse performance by the DS defense today. And the kicker is ready. Hope he'll be delivering it good. He will get his own distance, but it's all about the direction which he's going to get today.
No distance yet again, but had the direction. Little too much power, and 10 points to nil leading Lumbini. This is not an scoreline we expected in the first 10 minutes. Plenty of pace shown by Lumbini, the both wingers, Ashen Madhuanta and Yashira Udeshana, scoring for Lumbini College, and DS Senanayaka finally back.
Okay.
And it looks like DS Senanayaka will be kicking things off. A good high-hanging kick collected by the Lumbini flanker. Chamupati yet again puts a good up and under, taken down. DS Senanayaka, a good run from the captain. Vishal Vijayasuri, he has DS going through their forwards. They've learned that DS are good with their forwards, but the ball has been stolen. No. A turnover taken place, and the ball has been knocked down. Not supporting your body weight, going through the ruck. Lumbini with another penalty. DS Senanayaka committing the mistakes they've committed, not committed in the season so far.
Exactly, yes. We can say that they are paying off for their own mistakes which they just did overall in the game. Still, I think they want to keep the ball with them, not kicking it off, not letting your wingers to run for the ball and get what has to be done, which exactly done by the Lumbini College, which is not being done from the Senanayaka today.
The penalty kick not finding touch as Lumbini forwards marching, and another loose pass, a good tackle on the captain Vishal Vijayasuri. It was with the tackle. DS having to go back again. The forwards not really making any meters at the moment. He has numbers on the outside for DS. The first break of the game from DS coming through. Vijay Sundara. Numbers on the outside. He has a free run. A lovely offload back inside. Lumbini having to backpedal. Another bad pass coming in from the scrum half. Should have kept the ball. The forwards were in that first spot. Good rush defense from Lumbini as well. And here's the loose ball being collected by Lumbini. This is where they are dangerous. There needs to be numbers on the breakdown because the DS forwards are hefty. They are bulked up. But Lumbini having a lot of pace. Numbers on the outside forming. Another overlap forming and a beautiful tackle. The ball has been knocked on. Here's the try scorer trying to go through the middle. The referee ThePapare will bring back play to where the ball was knocked on, and there again Lumbini committing into another ruck and a penalty being given away. So Chamupati, who has been doing a lot of kicking, has put his team into a commanding position with 10 points to nil against DSC.
Such an excellent performance from the lower hands Lumbini College, because Senanayaka was the favourites today, but it seems to me like they're just changing over and proving themselves that Lumbini has their own power and they are not predictable, because from the whole points table it always showed that Lumbini was on the below. They were on the bottom line on the points table every time, but at the end of the day they just came through, they put themselves up, and now you can see the scoreboard speaks a lot. 10 points to nil at the 15th minute of this game.
The 13th one-day encounter between DS Senanayaka and Mahanama. It will be live on the www.thepapare.com. It will be on the 6th of April at Premadasa Stadium. The Battle of the Goals, as they call it. DS Senanayaka playing their rugby here, and on the 6th of April they will have their one-day encounter. As the Lumbini player is down in that far corner, DS Senanayaka making early changes, replacements coming in. I think that's the captain being taken off.
Change.
The number 13, Ravindu Indura. A line out in favor of Lumbini. Lumbini on having the upper hand here. 10 points to nil already. Just 15 minutes on our clocks. Lumbini College looking lethal through those wing three quarters. Scoring the first try was Yashira Udeshana.
ඉතින් මේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ මැනේජ්මන්ට් එක චේන්ජ් කරලා තියෙන මම නෙමෙයි නේද ඒක මට අදාළ නැහැ.
So the injured player has been taken out. Confusion between the officials. He was down and out on his left side. So an early replacement being made. Will it prove costly for Lumbini? Just playing 15 minutes of the game. Numbers on the outside. Samir Piumal managing to collect it. Numbers forming outside again, but he should have given the ball out. Yashara Udeshana was hovering in that right wing corner. Here's the big number 2, Lakshita, going into contact.
Release it.
Holding on. Beautiful work by Hemasiri.
Number 3 holding.
Right on target. Ashen Dilusha, the culprit there. Hemasiri will look to thump this ball down the field and then score their first points of the game, whatever it is.
The big number 8, he has to do something today to rescue his team, and because they are already 10 points behind the Lumbini College Colombo. He always been extraordinary throughout this season and also the last season, but still I don't know what is exactly happening within these two teams now, because they were playing a good rugby in this Longdon place, but now everything has been changed over And now you see the referees are requesting for another ball. It has been gone out of the ground.
5-man line out opted by DS Senanayaka. Shehan Kaushal acting as the hooker. Ideally it would be Naveed Siddiq who has been going in. They've formed a combination. Chamupati for Lumbini have been brilliant so far with his kicks. He has made some precise kick as Naveed Siddiq goes into the rolling maul, and advantage being played for coming in from the side, and he has a break through the fringes. Was Heva Vitarana, but numbers on the outside forming for DS. He has an opportunity, he should have given the ball out.
Last foot.
Calling for the last foot. Here's Hemasari taking the ball into contact, and there again the ball was loose there during the rucks. DS doesn't seem to form that security in the rucks. They've already given away a couple of penalties. Forming
Release it! Release it!
on the outside. Lumbini player is already down with injury, so technically they are playing with 14 men.
Tackle, release first! Wait. Captain!
Offside, says the ref, and now there's a confusion within the team where to go for the 3 points or else.
මම එක ඩිසිෂන් එක ගත්ත ගමන් චුච්චුක් ගාගා මෙයාට එහෙම ඇක්ෂන් ගන්න බෑ. එහෙම ඇක්ෂන් ගහනවා නම් මෙයාට විනාඩි 10ක් එළින් ඉන්නත් පුළුවන්. මොන එකටද කැමති? මම ඉතින් මම ටකා රිස්ක් කරා ඒකයි. Right? So please, discipline important. Okay, sorry sir.
The referee being clear, the tackler was not released there. Reacting to the referee's decision was what happened there from Lumbini. And this time again, DS Senanayaka looking to go for touch.
I think they always want that whole big plum of 7 points. They want the 3 points pieces. They want to go for 7 points. I don't know what are these intentions from the DS players today, because if they go for that 3 point now, they could have gone for a full goal opportunity, and they could have just tallied the 10 points at that moment.
Referee going back for that injury to a DS player. Substitution has to be made. Stretcher being called on as well. It looks like it's Hemasari down. It's the big man. We're not seeing anyone wearing the number 8 jersey yet, as of yet. Standing in the field. So talking about the first 20 minutes of the game, DS Senanayaka had the early upper hand. They were attacking against the Lumbini team, and Lumbini doing the smart thing, not going into contact. They wanted to kick the ball as far as they could and then chase the ball, and that really worked, because the DS backline looked a little vulnerable under the high ball, and they dropped a couple of balls, and their defense at that close moving areas wasn't really good. So Lumbini, all credit should be given to Lumbini for executing the pace out wide. Chamupati being brilliant with those kicks, and so has been Rajapaksha with his box kicks, and whenever Champati has got the ball out to his numbers, he has always given the ball out.
Exactly, yes. Well, it's all about decision making, even now and also overall through the games. Lumbini knew what has to be done on which point, and they just used their wings, and they just kept running through the try line. But still, DSNI College always they wanted the 7 points today, where it was totally disappointing even for them. I don't think their coaches are happy. The DS coach is happy, Mr. Asela, because of this sort of poor decision making, if I'm not wrong.
Collected cleanly there by the back rowers, not by Sajid and Naveed. Here's DS Senanayaka going through their forwards. This is dangerous and not a good pass again from the scrum half. Playing at scrum half, Akalanka having a lot of bad passes, loose passes.
Shoulder.
Penalty being again conceded.
Not 10,
not
advantage.
10 meters again. DS Senanayaka meters away from the try line as the forwards go in through those fringes. Beautiful defense from Lumbini as well. Clustering through. Numbers on the outside. Going through the forwards. 3 on 4 in the blind side for DS Senanayaka if they decide to go through, but that advantage has been negated as of yet. Going through the fringes again, beautiful defense again from Lumbini, holding the man up, finally brought down. So a penalty given away yet again. This is the fourth penalty conceded by Lumbini, and surely now
not 10 meter penalty ka tino, line offside penalty ka tino,
will
line
have a
offside
word
penalty
with
tino. One penalty ka done.
the two captains.
5 meter penalty
The
ka
captain
tino,
of Lumbini
penalty
rather.
ka tino. Mitana.
I thought
line offside.
Lumbini should opt for a scrum and then see what happens, rather than taking DS. DS should opt for a scrum and then see what happens. And the try has been scored by the Kumara, Joel Shehan Kumara. Beautiful work. Joel Kumara scoring the first try for DS Senanayaka, the big number 1 for DS Senanayaka. A quick tap taken, and that kept Lumbini napping, and they didn't go back in numbers. So the first try scored 10 points to 5 with the conversion to come.
I think exactly the DS Senanayaka captain Naveed Siddiq, captain for the moment Naveed Siddiq, he knew what has to be done because he saw that flaws in the Lumbini defense. He saw that where their tiny heads are standing, so he chose to go with that penalty tap and just send his big fat number 1 into the contact, and a clear kick, and yes, it is well converted. Such an exquisite performance by the kicker over there, Saranga Udawata. Super performance by the DS Senanayaka so far, but it was totally disappointing with the decision which they made. Now hope Lumbini has to do something new to come over them, and
DJ's captain.
As soon as DS Lumbini scored those 2 tries, Lumbini was starved of possession. As we go for a water break, a quick water break, both teams. The referee ThePapare is calling the 2 teams back. It wasn't a water break.
I think the team wanted the water break so badly. They were running here and there for the last 23 minutes. Game didn't stop much. They had some injuries, but still ThePapare kept the game going, and it was a fast running rugby here. Lumbini's extraordinary performance through their wings. They went 2 tries running through their wings, and they just kept pacing, and now they are ready to fight back, because now DS Senanayaka is climbing their ladder with 7 points to 10 on the 23rd minute of this game. We can see some hard hitting rugby an exquisite performance from both the teams here.
After those 2 tries were scored by Lumbini, they were starved of possession, and hence DS Senanayaka managing to formulate a game plan going through their forwards. They went for touch, got the line out correct, and then used their forwards. The backs have hardly had any ball to run at, as the fast Lumbini players have tracked them down, and yes, Chamupati with a high hanging kick, not managing to collect it and knocked on. Here's Lumbini with an opportunity inside the 22 meters of DS Senanayaka. This is what DS Senanayaka didn't want to happen. They didn't want the Lumbini taking any possession. The ball has been knocked on. Was the try scorer. So a scrum being in favor of Lumbini College. For Lumbini College, Samir Piumal has been brilliant with his carries so far. He has made at least 30 meters with the running angles as well. He was the one who sucked in 4 defenders and created the opportunity for the try to be scored in that left corner.
Find! Set!
The scarcity of scrums due to handling errors in this game. Plenty of line outs as the number 8 breaks. Gives it out to Rajapaksa to his fullback. Breakdown. Very dodgy again. The tackler now rolling away. Quickly taken by Akalanka. Still going. No support. Numbers on the outside. Should have given the ball out. So not 10 meters. Couldn't take the quick tap again. Quickly taken, but the referee asked him to stop. Once they weren't 10 meters, so the second time around. Rajapaksha taking that quick tap. This time around, giving it out to the number 1. That's the danger man, Samir Piumal. Taking the ball inches from the try line. Just one forward, isolated. Going through their forwards yet again, and this time inches away, inches short. The ball popping out. Here's Samir Piumal yet again. The ball has been ripped off. Brilliant work by DS.
Move away.
Siddiq it was, and a penalty being conceded.
Number 9.
Not rolling away. DS Senanayaka should be so relieved. Lumbini was on their backs, breathing on their backs. And finally, beautiful work from Heva Vitarana. The flanker ripping the ball off from Samir Piumal. And it will be Akalanka who will be clearing things of danger just outside the 22 meters of their own half, where they will have a line out. Yet again, Kaushal, Hishan Kaushal and Naveen Siddiq will be forming the line out, a 5-man line out. There again has been beautiful work from Lumbini. Brought the ball right into the 22 meters. The kick was good, and then the forwards went to work, and they should have given the ball out wide because there was space out wide and there was pace, because Lumbini are not known for their forwards. They have relatively small players and they can run really well and they can outburn any team at this moment. So I thought they should have given the ball out wide.
Exactly, yes, but still it's still confusing why Lumbini didn't give that ball away from him. He already had that opportunity to give that ball away to his partner over there, but still he didn't do but now the ball has turned over. It's Lumbini's ball now. Knocked on, says referee, and he goes back, and it will be a scrum again.
Knock on, DS.
And still DS Senanayaka under pressure. The ball is on their own territory. They are playing a lot of rugby on their own territory, so there should be a major change if DS wants to win the game today here.
Lumbini looking for that 4-try bonus point. They've already scored 2 tries. And they have possession inside, just outside the 22 meters of DS Senanayaka. If they can score another try before the half time, that will be a huge morale boost and an advantage for Lumbini. Rajapaksha.
Team දෙකම මගේ call එක එකම speed එකට යන්නේ
Well, as I already said, you comment if the initial third minute penalty taken through the 3-point from DS Kavin, it is a tie at the moment at the 29th minute in this game, but poor decision making, it cost them a lot. Now DS has to suffer in their own territory.
Rajapaksha with the feed in, gives it out to Champapati. Champapati finally gives the ball out wide to his speedsters. He has numbers forming outside, but a good tackle on Ratnayaka. Holding on. This is where Lumbini have been poor from the start of the game. The breakdowns have not been really improved from the kickoff. Not committing too many numbers. They are looking to get the ball out wide quickly, but that is not happening as both flankers and the second rowers are brilliant with the counter rucking, and so many penalties. One at the breakdown for DS Senanayaka. A beautiful kick from Akalanka as well. DS Senanayaka putting them back into Lumbini's half. DS Senanayaka finally composing things. This is what they should do, and now they will look to score a try of this opportunity, and not many numbers.
2 meters.
Not many numbers on the outside for DS Senanayaka. Opting for Navid Siddiq again. The line out not being straight.
What do you want, line out or scrum?
Poor from DS Senanayaka, and opting for a scrum is Lumbini.
Well, they could have easily gone through the touch and they could have taken that opportunity, but I think they want their forwards to play in this game. They want their forwards to beat down the DS Senanayaka forwards and create some new name under Lumbini College today. Maybe they scored a couple of tries, and the only thing they couldn't do is they missed the conversions. So now Lumbini is back with the scrum. We'll see what will happen next.
And a huge blow being dealt to DS. Hasindu Hemasiri being out injured. He was taken out with a knee injury. A beautiful tackle, an ankle tackle. Gets back on his feet and goes again, bringing the ball inside the opposition's half. Not releasing. Advantage being played. Here's DS with advantage, playing through their forwards. Goes into contact, but the ball has been knocked on, so referee will bring that play to where the advantage was initially played. So now they will
Captain
go for touch. I think they should go for the 3 points. It's at a very kickable position.
The tackle not roll away පොඩ්ඩක් දිගටම දැන් යනවා පොඩ්ඩක් control කරගන්න වෙනවා. tackle කරොත් roll away වෙන්න ඕනේ. side එකට හරි තමන්ගේ පැත්තට හරි. right? number 12.
Referee very clear. The tackler not rolling away, and Akalanka then again opting to go for touch, not go for penalty. The penalty, the 3 points was right in front. Right in front. It was a chance to equal the points. 10 points going into half time would have been better if if they do score this try. would have been a good option, but the sensible thing would have been to go for the 3 points.
I think the DS keepers are so adamant because they want that whole 7 point. They want that 3 points. We saw that from the start of this game. Always, whenever they get that under the post penalties, they still go for the touch and they want their forwards.
And a good rolling ball set up, sucked away from DS Senanayaka. The substitute wearing the number 18 jersey. Passing to Balasuriya, coming in replacement of Hemasiri. That will be a vital miss. Here's numbers on the outside. Beautiful work as the winger scores. Beautiful try. Was the number 14 scoring? Numbers on the outside. Harshana Maduranga scoring the second try for DS Senanayaka. Had numbers out on the outside. This was the case in the last line out as well. They had numbers on the outside, they had numbers on the blind side, but they did not go. But this time, correctly so, Navin Siddiq, acting as the scrum half, knew where the space was and then opted to go for that wingers.
Well, yes, Navid did a very good job over there. He took a couple of blows onto him and he gave the ball to the number 14, beg your pardon, number 18, Pasindu Balasuriya. And I beg your pardon, it should be Harshana Maduranga. And then he scores a try so clearly. And now the number 25, Saranga Udavatta, is ready for the conversion. And he takes his own time, steps in, and then there goes. He has the direction, but not the distance, and I think he just missed it. So there you go, 14, beg your pardon, it's 12 points to 10 at the Longdon Place. Today clash between DS Senanayaka and the Lumbini College at the 34th meet, depending on our clock. So Dinka Pete is ready to play that again. DS and Lumbini looks a bit slow today, I think, because of the warm and the humid over here. It's quite a warm day, and hope we will have an extraordinary second half of rugby by the both teams. No one expected that Lumbini will be charging their first 10 points in the game, and yet and no one expected that DS Senanayaka would bounce back with their 12 points.
Beautiful kick from Chamupati. No DS player wanting to collect that as the forwards go, and that's the ball being knocked on. Will this be half time, or will referee ThePapare's play advantage in favor of Lumbini? Courtesy of the injuries that happened to Hemasuri and a couple of other players, seems to be that there's still time remaining on the referee's clock. The referee's clock. And the scrums being set. We've hardly had any scrums so far.
Point. Set. Stay bound.
Stable scrum. Here's now ball up out wide. Chamupati to the full back, taken into contact, finally brought down. There again numbers not on the blind side, and a barging run from Samir Piumal. He has been the danger man so far, and the ball has been knocked on. Silly from DS Senanayaka. He tried to go by himself, tried to do a Samir Piumal himself as well. Was Chamupati. The scrum half.
Advantage over.
Advantage being played over, and that will be half time. Not the high scoring game we expected, but it has been interesting. Was a game marred with errors, but at half time it is DS Senanayaka taking a slender lead, 12 points to 10. And that will be half time here at Longdon Place. And we will now go for a short commercial break, and when we do come back, we will have the second half action.
දැන් යහ පෝෂා දන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. මෙලිබන් යාපෝෂ රසයකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි?
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා
හොඳම මැලිබන්ටේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා මැලිබන්ටේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා.
පදම වරුනේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා
මැලිබන්ටේ පදමට කහට.
I have news. Let's meet.
To be a man is to sweat for every last inch of it. The harder you push yourself, the louder your body will protest. From sweat to grease, grease to dandruff. Fight back with Clear Men, 2 times the fighting power of ordinary shampoos. Beat grease, beat dandruff. Unbeatable performance for the unbeatable man. Power through the odds. Clear, zero dandruff, nothing to hide.
ශ්‍රී ලාංකික සැමගේ තේරීම no limit.
Then Goldio body spray. හඳුන්වා දෙන අලුත් මාළුත් මාදිලි 4කින්. Blaze, Challenge, Storm සහ Rave. අදම try කරන්න. Goldio body spray. පැය 24 පුරා.
When she's special, she's not just a girlfriend. She is your sweetheart. When you feel it, you don't just call it sunshine. You call it warmth. When you reveal your deepest emotions, it's not just art. It's freedom. And when its essence is premium cocoa butter, it's not just chocolate. It's Ravello. Chocolate so special, you call it Ravello.
Find yourself in love. Fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination.
සතුට බෙදන නම
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
පවස නිවන නම
සෙනෙහ බෙදන නම
එය සිංහ නම මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිංහ අති විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් සිංහලෙන් www.thepapare.com වෙබ් අඩවියට පිවිසලා සිංහල භාෂාව තෝරාගන්න. ක්‍රිකට්, රග්බි, පාපන්දු, වොලිබෝල්, මලල ක්‍රීඩා, පැසිපන්දු විතරක් නෙමෙයි වෙනත් ක්‍රීඩා සහ විශේෂාංග ලිපි උනත් ThePapare සිංහල තුලින්. ඇයි අපේ වීඩියෝ පිටුව ක්‍රීඩාව හා සම්බන්ධ දහසකුත් එකක් වීඩියෝ, සම්මුඛ සාකච්ඡා, ඒ වගේම ඇසිදිසි, රග්බි පිටිය, පිටියේ කතා, ස්පෝර්ට්ස් මසාලා වගේ සතිපතා ජනප්‍රිය විශේෂාංග නරඹන්න. ඔබේ පරිගණකේ ටැබ් එකේ එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකෙන් ලබා ගන්න ඔබට ලේසියෙන්ම පුළුවන්. ThePapare සිංහල ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් ඩිජිටලීකරණය.
අපේ අම්මා චේන්ජ් වෙලා වෙලා උඩේකට චේන්ජ් වෙලා වෙලා යායකට චේන්ජ් වෙලා වෙලා අපේ අම්මා චේන්ජ් වෙලා යාපෝෂ නැලිබන් යාපෝෂ අම්මා දෙන්නේ යාපෝෂ නැලිබන් යාපෝෂ. දැන් යහ පෝෂා දන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. මෙලිබන් යාපෝෂ රසයකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි?
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා
හොඳම මැලිබන්තේ
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුනා මැලිබන්තේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා
පදම වරුනේ
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුනා
මැලිබන්තේ පදමට කහට
I have news. Let's meet.
සුවිසලි ලක්කවෙනුවෙන් සෑමංගලක් දක්වාම දහඩිය හෙලීම සැබෑ පිරිමියෙකුගේ ගතියක්. ඔබේ උත්සාහය තියුණු වෙන තරමට ඔබේ ශරීරයේ උත්සාහයට අභියෝග කරයි. මුලින් දහඩිය, ඉන්පසු ග්‍රීස්, අන්තිමට ඉස්හොරි. ක්ලියර්මෙන් සමගින් නැගිටින්න කාලයයි මේ. සාමාන්‍ය ෂැම්පූ වලට වඩා දෙගුණයක් ක්‍රියාකාරී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ඔබත් සමග ඉස්හොරි වලට එරෙහිව සටන් වදී. ඔබේ ජයග්‍රහණයට පෙරමං සදන අසමසම ඉලක්ක වෙත යන සැබෑ පිරිමින් වෙනුවෙන්ම සුවිශේෂී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ලොබාංගේගේ මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ. Then Gold Dio Body Spray. හඳුන්වා දෙන අලුත් මාදිලි හතරකින් Blaze, Challenge, Storm සහ Rave. අදම try කරන්න Gold Dio Body Spray. පැය 24 පුරා.
Stumble upon a surprise. Fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination.
Welcome back to the second half action of the game between DS Senanayaka College and Lumbini College. You are joining Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, the www.thepapare.com. It's 12 points to 10 here with DS Senanayaka leading. Two tries and a conversion, giving DS Senanayaka 12 points and 2 unconverted tries, giving Lumbini the 10 points. Taking a look at the first half, it was Lumbini who got on the scoreboard first, scoring 2 brilliant tries through their wingers. And the referee, just before half-time, just before the kick-off of the second half,
Okay.
giving the final instructions to the two captains. Dinu Shahemasuri has been taken out with an injury. DS playing with the replacement number 8 Chamupati, who had a brilliant first half. A good high hanging kick collected this time by the DS to Akalanka. Akalanka initially started the game as the fly half, but he has been switched to fly half. Here's Lumbini having dangerous runners. A little too late on the breakdown, but finally secures possession.
Last foot.
Rajapaksha out to his second rower. Nirmana finally numbers on the outside and takes the ball forward.
Release, release.
Gaining meters. Ball pops out wide and a box kick attempted. But DS this time good on the high ball. To the forwards. The first position of the second half. Akalanka putting the ball to boot. Not collected cleanly.
Green back, green back.
Opting to kick the ball and the fullback for DS taken down. Was Tilna Pereira who
Release it now, release it, release.
He opted to run the ball, but it was a good tackle coming in. Again to Akalanka, the fly half, taking the ball forward. A play out wide and here's a space to the winger. Beautiful tackle.
Release it.
Had to go back. Slow ball to their forwards. DS Senanayaka playing a much improved second half.
Release it.
Joel Shehan, the try scorer, going into contact to Akalanka. Numbers on the outside for DS, forming an overlap. Just short of the 22 meters. Samir Piumal, a good ball carrier, playing with advantage.
Captain. I'm briefing it. High tackles game, right? Discipline number 1, right? So my first warn and discharge, but next time may I have a high tackle definitely going out. Clear? Okay, get back.
A penalty given out for a high tackle.
High tackle number 1.
It was Samir Piumal, the culprit there. They are not looking for the 3 points. Akalanka will go for touch. Takes his team into
numbers.
The 22. Good start from DS Nazmi.
Exactly. That's what that was not what we were expecting, because the way that Lumbini played in the first half, we were speaking in the commentary box about the Lumbini's game plan, what they did on the first half, and we were thinking whether they will do the same thing on the second half, but they failed. And here you see DS taking over Lumbini at the moment. They were doing their basics. They were playing 2 men short. Their full-time captain and Vishal and their number 8, the big number 8, Hemasiri. Now they are on the rolling maul. Naveed Siddiq collects the ball, the captain. For the moment, it works fine for them, I guess. And it's going to be a clean game, clean second half from DS today.
And forwards gaining meters, opting to go through the forwards. SDS, a good line out by Naveen Siddiq again. He has been
last foot
everywhere.
Number 1.
Number 1 playing with advantage was Samir Piumal, again the culprit, going through the forwards, and here's a barging run, and that will be the third try coming in for DS Senanayaka. It's that man again, Joel Shehan.
Number 1. Put the offside in the bay.
Scoring that try, Joel Shehan Kumara, the second try of the game, just as he did in the first half. And a similar try that he scored to the first half's first try. So it's 17 points to 10. DS Senanayaka scoring first in the second half. Beautiful passage of play, Asbi.
Exactly, yes. His body language says that, don't worry guys, I got your back. I have that power which already Hemasiri has with him. So I got your back. I'll do what Hemasiri is supposed to do. He he did extraordinary performance, extraordinary tries within the Lumbini defense, and yes, he pierced them. There you go. The scoreboard says the rest. 17-10 with the conversion to come, and
the conversion is no good. Was the replacement Udavatta, Sarang Udavatta, taking the kicking duties from Hemasiri. And 17 points to 10. So converted try, 7 points gap. Lumbini, they have to win this game if they are to remain in the plate division.
A dull body language by the Lumbini players. They are so slow to come across the ground. There you go now.
Chamupati with the restart. A deep kick this time. Collected. Opting to run. Gains 20 meters with that. And he has numbers on the outside for DS. He should have given the ball out wide. But still weaving his way. Straightens the line. And the penalty being given away for not rolling away. Quickly taken by DS. Numbers on the outside. Taken quickly and going through for the fourth try. Scores down that left corner. Beautiful work from DS Senanayaka. It's the number 11 scoring. Vijay Sundara. Lalanka Vijay Sundara opted to take the quick tap and went through that left corner. He had 3 defenders to beat and stepped past them, took one into contact, and he was over the try line as he touched down. So the second try in quick succession for DS Senanayaka. This is exactly what happened in the first half as well. Lumbini scoring those quick tries to get into a 10-point lead, and now DS repeating the same.
Lalanka Vijay Sundara was outstanding throughout his career in this year, where DS was unbeaten for 4 games. There you go, steps in, steps out, a little bit of dummy, and you're over the line. That's what the coach needs from his players. Do the basics and then play fancy, then you will be always over the line and you will be on the upper hand against Lumbini College. The points now is 22-10, conversion to come, and a successful conversion. Super performance by the DS so far. Saranga Udavatta takes the charge, and he just cover up what Hemasiri should have done over here. The injured man, the big number 8 Hemasiri. It's going to be a loss, DS, to play without Hemasiri, but still they have got a couple of 3 to 4 players who can cover up his performance overall. And you see that the number 1 Joel Kumar and Lalanka is there, Naveed Siddiq and the Saranga brothers, Udavatta brothers will be there with you on to performing this game. A total complete nice game between DS and the Lumbini today at Longdon Place today.
Water break. Game has been stopped because the fans, Lumbini fans, are inside. So the game has been stopped. This is what exactly happened at the Wesley Royal game last year. Stoppage. Two quick tries for DS Senanayaka in the second half, leading 24 points to 10 against Lumbini College. Lumbini needs to win this game if they are to win and stay in, qualify to the plate division. In the second place at the moment, Sri Sumangala College Kandy will be going into the plate segment. So play has been stopped here. The game will restart. 24 points to 10. 43 minutes on our clock. Just 8 minutes into the game. At halftime it was 12 points to 10. DS Senanayaka with a lead of just 2 points.
Time on!
At the space of just 8 minutes, they have scored 2 tries, 1 converted, and Chamapati will be kicking things off. Good hanging kick. DS again opting to run from their own 22 meters. Forwards taking the ball into contact. Akalanka waiting to clear his line, but opts to give his backs an opportunity. Here's the try scorer, Lalanka, gaining 20 meters. Lumbini player injured in that far corner. Beautiful tackle, and that will be a yellow card by the looks of it. The clock has been stopped. Stretcher being called.
Oh, back.
Two players down for Lumbini. You see where the ThePapare stands and the linesman with the other player. Is that a concussed situation with the Lumbini scrum off, if I'm not wrong, is at number 9. And is the game is becoming more physical than the mental powers of both schools, Kavin?
Both teams think it's a factor. They were trying to run the ball in the first half, but now DS using their forwards to good use and sucking in so many defenders from Lumbini, and then opting to go Lalanka. Vijay Sundara seems to be a dangerous runner in that left corner as well. He had plenty of space when he scored that 4th try.
DS back.
The stretcher being called out. And a yellow card will be surely coming for DS. So there will be and you can capture the excellence of the school's rugby. Our photographers will capture so many memories. You can go and take a look at the photos on the www.thepapare.com/thephotos, where our photographers work so tirelessly to capture these memories for you. And the play has been held up due to an injury. I think it was a knee to the head. The player looks to be concussed. Referee ThePapare controlling things in the middle. Was 12 points to 10 at half time. DS Senanayaka leading the way in the points table as well. They won all games. Lumbini lost against Sri Sumangala. Up at Pallekele, Lumbini College.
Captain.
If they lose this game, they will surely be in the B division.
ටීම් එකටම කතා කරන්න. දැන් බ්ලොක් ටැකල් දෙන එකෙන් අන්තිමට තමන්ට මේ ටීම් එකට වාසියක් වෙන්න අවාසියක් වෙන්න බලන්න. දැන් ප්ලේයර් අවුට් ඕගලන්ට තව පාඩුයි. දැන් මෙයාට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම මට yellow card දෙන්නත් වෙනවා. ඒතර මෙයා විනාඩි 10ක් ඉඳලා ඕගලන්ට තව එක්කෙනෙක් ඇතුළට එන්නත් බෑ. රයිට්. එහෙනම් ටීම් එකට කතා කරන්න. ඕගොල්ලෝ හොඳට සෙල්ලම් කරනවා. ඉතින් ඒක හොඳට තියාගෙන ඉන්න. මේ වගේ බ්ලොක් ටැකල් දෙන්න එපා. අපරාධේ. පොඩ්ඩක් කතා කරන්න.
Yellow card coming. Was a block tackle.
Yellow card එකක් තියෙනවා විනාඩි 10කට දාන්න එපා කාවත්.
I hope nothing wrong with that player over there. It's a total drastic situation here at the Longdon place today, where D is taking on Lumbini. But it seems to be like the player is stretched off from the ground. He has nothing in him to play. It's all about stay out and hope it's all okay with him. We could see him in the upcoming games playing for Lumbini College.
Earlier, Dinesh Yamasiri went with a knee injury. This looks like a blow to his head. Looks concussed as well. So he'll be stretched off.
Captain! මෙයාට yellow card එකක් තියෙනවා. So විනාඩි 10කට පස්සේ තමයි එක්කෙනෙක් එන්න පුළුවන්. Right? Okay.
Yellow card given to the player who's down.
Right.
He's being stretched off. Turning a yellow card as well. So DS Senanayaka will be playing with an extra man advantage for the next 10 minutes as Lumbini
Time on!
receives a yellow card for a block tackle.
Block tackle!
Akalanka restarting things. DS on the upper hand here. After an average first half performance, they have stepped up a couple of notches and accelerated 24 points to 10. It was just a 2-point margin at the half-time. Shehan Kaushal finds Navin Siddiq, and the rolling ball has been formed, gaining good meters. Finally brought down.
Last foot! Lumbini last foot! Number 19 last foot!
Numbers on the outside for Lumbini, but their forwards will take the ball into contact. Here's Navin Siddiq. Holding on. Beautiful work.
Holding.
There was no numbers in the breakdown as Lumbini takes the ball forward. A quick tap. Bad pass from Rajapaksha. And the ball has found touch. A knock on in favor of Lumbini. Another player down. Another Lumbini player.
Oh. Time.
Clock being stopped. This has been a stop-start affair. Not because of the mistakes, but because of the injuries. So many players going down. 2 injuries. Okay, BS scrum in favor of Lumbini College.
Time
BS
on.
Senanayaka knocking the ball on. BS Senanayaka playing with an extra man advantage.
Alright. එක්කෙනෙක් අඩු number 8 අඩු වෙන්න. Their ball. Flank එක ගහන්න number 8 නෑ. ඒගොල්ලන්ගෙත් නෑ.
Pasidhu Dharma Gunawardana asked to join the line. Both number 8s not playing.
Right, crouch. Bind. Sit.
The tactical change in the DS backline seems to be working perfectly. Here's a Champati. They are not looking to clear the ball out. Trying to run through the corner. A high tackle. Advantage being played. Going through the fringes. And the line out. Was the line?
High tackle. High tackle.
High tackle on Ratnayaka. It was
Mark here.
Vijay Sundara, Lalanka Vijay Sundara, the try scorer. So
number 11, okay.
After this passage of play, Lumbini are not looking to kick the ball as they did, and they scored through the kicking the ball. But now they are trying to run the ball from their own 22.
Numbers.
They scored 2 tries, kicking the ball and chasing the ball down.
4 men.
Should they not have done the same thing and chased the ball down as well?
Exactly, yes. I think it's a curse on the sides because, first of all, DS was attacking from the opposite side of the commentary box and they were attacking towards the commentary box. So at that point, they did the same thing which Lumbini does now. So maybe a curse in the sides, or else they just didn't want to do what they already did in the line, because maybe the players may be so tired because running too much on the first half.
Yes, numbers on the outside for DS Senanayaka. Beautiful work. Here goes the fullback into contact. He had numbers on the outside. Chalanka Pereira. It was forwards taking the ball into contact. Here's the try scorer going into that corner, and that will be a try. Beautiful work. That's the second try. Line out, in fact. Just as I thought, it was a try being scored in that corner. The ref clearly spotting
8 man.
A foot in outside.
7.
Was that man again? Lalanka Vijay Sundara. Line out cleanly won, and this time Champati clears the ball out. Doesn't manage to find touch. Going forward again. DS with another opportunity. Forwards going through the fingers. Here's the try scorer. Can he?
The big fat number 1 is trying to do the same thing again. Go through the pick and goes. He knows his pros and cons. He knows pick and goes. Works to him perfectly. So he's doing it again. There you go. Navid Siddiq again waiting for his number 5 and his number 1
offside, number 1
to get the ball
offside.
and go through
Here's
the defense.
the big man taking the ball into contact. The forwards doing all the hard work. They were so close to the try line.
Number 8.
And a penalty being given.
Number 8.
The number 8 was offside for Lumbini College. Taking the ball out quickly, and the scrum half trying to go through the fringes but unable to do so. Forwards will grind at the line. Good defense from Lumbini. Here's the numbers on the outside, and think that will be that has found touch again. Beautiful work from Ratnayaka playing at that outside wing position. This is the second time Lalanka Vijay Sundara has been bundled into touch.
Harsha.
Chamupati didn't clear the ball into touch last time around.
And again, there's another quick and a beautiful clearance. They have gained meters. And again, yes, Lalanka will be taking over. Pass is given. And he has to run straight. Give the ball off.
Taking the ball into contact. Opts the blind side. Here's Akalanka. Siddiq over the ball. The replacement scrum half.
Back.
DS numbers forming on the outside. Siddiq again into contact, and that will be a penalty.
Checkle. No hands.
No hands.
Number 9.
Is the call.
Take.
Akalanka. And finally they have opted for the kick. 3 waves of attack. Getting nowhere. And Akalanka will be lining up this penalty, wearing that number 9 jersey, and the number 10 Vishal Pereira has been substituted. He has been taken out courtesy of injury.
Sarang Udawat is the man with the ball right now. He's going to go for the 3 points, which we were eagerly waiting DS to take those 3 points. They already missed thrice. They just went to the touch. Now they have taken a very good decision. They're already on the lead, 24-10 at the 53rd minute of this game. Saranga Udawat will be taking over.
This conversion, penalty rather, a 22-meter dropout, hits the post. Very unlucky for Sarang Udawat. Had the 3 points gone over, it surely would have been a gap of 2 converted tries plus more. Numbers on the outside for DS, but good defense from Lumbini, drifting down the left corner. Taken into contact. Beautiful pass to the replacement Pasindu. Another Lumbini player down with an injury. DS numbers forming on the right of your screens. A good wraparound. Good continuity of play by DS Senanayaka. Numbers on the outside. Should have passed the ball there. Breakdown, not really good. That's around the to Lalanka. Still going is Lalanka. Already scored a try this evening. Gives it out to his forwards. Here's the big man. Has 2 tries to his name. Now the forwards will grind their way forward, inching ever so closely.
Release! Number 8, release!
Gives the ball out wide, around the, going through the middle, and he will score the try. Sarang Udawat scoring the try, scoring DS 5th try of the game, and that surely will be the game for DS. Lumbini look like they are getting tired as they go forward.
Plain time.
And Sarang Udawat will be taking the conversion by himself as well. Sarang Udawat has made a difference since he's come on. He's taken the kicking duties. He was initially in the bench, courtesy the captain coming into the 15, and DS Senanayaka surely will now have the game put to bed. 3 tries to be scored to cut back the deficit. with the conversion to come. That's right through the middle. Beautiful work. Saranga Udavatta. 1 minute water break given to both teams.
සීල් කියලා එකක් නෑ රක් එක බෝලේ මේ එළියට බෝලේ available නම් I'm okay. බෝලේ මෙතන තියන් ඉන්නයි බැරි. 1 minute water.
1 minute water break, and at the 57th minute, Lumbini are looking tired at the moment. Their runners look tired after that initial boost of pace. They are looking like a team that's falling away as the minute passes.
Is that why DS didn't run much in the first half, Kavint? While Lumbini was kicking the ball all over and kept their wings to run over, DS didn't want to do it again. They wanted to play forward with their forwards. They didn't use their line much. Maybe they had that opportunity. We saw that they had the opportunity twice or thrice to kick out the ball, go with the box kick, and then use your line to move further and score some nice tries. But they didn't do that because they wanted all their key players to play fine in the second half. But I see that Lumbini is totally exhausted right now. They don't have that energy factor. They don't have that stamina to keep moving all around the ground. You see that once they do a big defense, then you see a couple of players fallen over and they are crawling all over the ground.
Very true there. And the 1 minute water break over. So plenty of changes and replacements coming in for DS Senanayaka.
13 minutes left as it shows on our clock over here. So still it's anyone's game. If Lumbini makes a difference at this moment, scoring some tremendous 3 tries, yes, they will tie DS for the moment. But always what DS has to do is hang on to the same game plan which they did. A good take by the player over there, and he's hanging 2 to 3 players with him, rolling on, crawling with the ball, yes, and then ruck forms. Good passes, and it's all about sticking to the basics, isn't it?
There's Nakalanka acting as the fly half, puts the ball to boot. Yes, dangerous. Finally ups to kick the ball, lands in touch. So ball finds touch on the full. So it will be a line out in favor of DS Senanayaka College. Lumbini finally bringing on their replacements. But that too late, one could say.
Numbers, DS. Line out numbers.
Shehan Kaushal.
5 man.
And Naveen Siddiq has been brilliant with their line outs. They've had a couple of stolen line outs as well. Naveen Siddiq. Collecting the ball and then forms the rolling maul, but advantage for intentionally collapsing. Ball out wide, not a good pass, but advantage for collapsing the rolling maul. So now they look for touch and then give their forwards some time to go through those fringes as they have already done. Joel Kumar, a beautiful touch find just on the left of that left corner flag. So 5 meter line out in favor of DS Senanayaka. They are surely and slowly edging away from Lumbini. It's a must-win game for Lumbini College. 60 minutes on our clock, just 10 minutes remaining. Cleanly collected by Naveed Siddiq. Sets up the rolling maul. This time, good defense from Lumbini. As Kaushalya takes the ball into contact. The forwards grinding hard. Sends the ball out wide. This is Navid Siddiq. A beautiful carry. Takes 3-4 defenders as he goes over. And Joel Kumara, the big man, gaining meters. Beautiful defense from Lumbini there. Joel as
මේ බෝල එළිය නෑ බලන්නකො කොහෙ තියන්නේ කියලා. නෑ ඉතින් බෝල රක්කේ
sets
තියන්නේ.
it up to Kaushalya.
ඉතින් බෝල
Slowly going forward. Yes, Joel with a barging run again, looking for his hat trick.
Release it.
Inches short. They could have gone for the padding instead as well. Numbers forming on the outside. Yes, the number 13 scoring. That's Vijayasiri, Vishal Vijayasiri scoring for DS Senanayaka. The 6th try. Vijayasiri. Vishal Vijayasiri. The forwards did all the hard work and then gave the ball out to his second centre Vijayasiri, who had just one man to beat as he did it easily. Shehan Niranda will have a comparatively easy conversion. This time around, he's put over so many difficult. Sarang Godavatta. He has made difference since he's come onto the field. He was on the bench. An early injury to Emasiri made the tactical change as Sarang Godavatta came to the back line. DS Senanayaka slowly but surely edging away. That's bisects the posts. Another conversion put through by Sarang Godavatta, and now the gain has been done, and Lumbini looks like they will be remaining in the plate division, the bowl division. The fans of Sri Samangala College Kandy will be really happy about DS's performance. 38 points to 10. 7 minutes to remain. 7 minutes remaining. 7 minutes to full time.
Disappointing second half from Lumbini players. Maybe they didn't expect this much of exhaust from their end on the second half of this game, and hope everything would work fine. And it's quite clear that they are already 28 points, just 4 tries away from DS on clinching this game, and hope DS, if DS plays well in the same momentum, they'll be ending this first round as the only unbeaten team in the B division.
The only unbeaten team in the B division, and
release it, release it, release it.
I don't think Lumbini has a chance of scoring the 4 tries in just
holding on first
6 minutes of time plus the injury time.
Number 11.
Champati have been brilliant with his kicking, but at controlling the game he has been average as they take the shot. Tap. This is the first time we are seeing Samir Piumal taking a carry. Beautiful defense from DS again. Rajapaksha sends the ball out to Samir Piumal. This is what Lumbini should have done from the beginning of the second half. They should have used their forwards, tired some DS defenders, and then opted to go
Release.
Outside to their wingers, but the ball has been knocked on. So possession in favor of DS Senanayaka. 38 points to 10.
Lumbini change.
Replacements coming in. Rajapaksha, the scrum half. Limping on your screens.
Pass. Hurry. Right, crouch. Bind. Set. Break.
Ravisha Krishmal.
Boys.
Being substituted, Ravisha Krishmal it is.
Nagan. Kalabala වෙන්න එපා අපි හැමෝටම මාන්සේ අල්ලගෙන ඉන්න. Okay? Flank stay above. Right, crouch. Bind. Sit.
Scrum half feeds in and goes to Navid Siddiq picks it up and good running by the scrum half over there and Raki's form
Taken into contact by Navid Siddiq. He has been everywhere in this game.
Release it.
Done everything right. Got the line outs on target. Collected them. And a forward pass. Well spotted by referee ThePapare. Lumbini with possession. 2.5 minutes remaining on our clocks. There was so much of injury time. So there might be a couple of added time. Mesbet.
Second scene. Flankers. Right, crouch.
New scrum
Bind.
off for Lumbini.
Set.
Kavindu Jason. Stable as he runs and kicks. This is what they should have done from the beginning of the second half. Beautiful defense. And a penalty. Not supporting
Number
his body
22.
weight.
Number 22 going in.
Gives away the penalty. And DS Sarangudavatta puts the ball to boot. Finds a good 20 meters. Gets them out of danger. 38 points to 10. And Nasbi will have to look for a clear man of the match. For me, many contenders have been there. Joel Kumara, the number one prop forward for DS Senanayaka, and Navid Siddiq has been brilliant. He has been everywhere, and since coming on, Shehan Eranda has been running around circles and scoring that try, and then with the conversions and the penalty kicks as well. And Lalanka Vijay Sundara has also been good at that left wing position. And for Lumbini, Chamudita have been brilliant at controlling things. His kicking has been so good. And Akalanka has been good as well for DS Senanayaka. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I respect your opinion as well, Kavint. All four, and I have another one. Sarangudavatta has been brilliant with his kicks and the conversions rather, and also had scored a brilliant try over there. So we can stick into the DS number one, Joel, and also we have Navid Siddiq. Those should be those two are my upper hands over here. So it's your call, Kavint.
I thought Navid Siddiq was clearly a man of the match. He was everywhere. He was carrying the ball with so much of intensity, and he won almost every line out for DS Senanayaka, forming that brilliant combination with Shehan Kaushalya. And at defense he has had two good turnovers as well. And Naveen Siddiq is a clear man of the match, as the clock has been stopped for an injury, another injury. DS Senanayaka winning comfortably, just seconds away from the full-time whistle.
Well then, clear men's man of the match of this game at Longdon Place between DSNI College, the host, and the Lumbini College will be the number 6 flanker Naveed Siddiq. A good jumper, and he made a lot of decisions apart from his captaincy in this game. Super performance overall by the DSNI team, along with the Lumbini College. They were brilliant in the first half, but all they lost is the Persian and their game momentum, that they couldn't do the same because they were lacking that energy and the stamina to perform well in the second half.
Credit to DS. DS do have a good bench on their side. Lumbini doesn't seem to have that weapon as good as DS do, and Naveen Siddiq has finally been substituted. And he has moved to number 8 position rather. The replacement.
And yet, along with the DSNI, they played their 2 full-timers. They didn't have their 2 full-timers from the beginning of their game. The big number 8, Hemasiri, wasn't there with them. They didn't have that opportunity to get that number 8 opportunity with them.
Confusion there. It was the number 23. He was registered. Muhammad Altaf. He was carrying water wearing that bib. Referee Dinkapir is clearing that confusion out.
Bind. Set.
Scrum off, doing really well. Gives it out to his numbers on the outside. Sarang Gudawat. Lumbini have turned the ball over a little too late, but they will surely be looking for a consolation try.
Roll away, roll away.
Here's Lumbini on the attack. Probably the last move of the game. And the ball has been knocked over.
Offside. Offside.
Offside call for DS Senanayaka. So a penalty in favor of Lumbini College. Dying moments of the game. Sends the ball out wide. The ball has been knocked over again. Lumbini. That is it. The game done and dusted. 38 points to 10. DS Senanayaka winning the game comfortably after leading by just 2 points at half time. A strong comeback in the second half. 36 points. 26 points rather in the second half. DS Senanayaka, the bench, making the difference. That's the full-time confirmation. DS Senanayaka 38 points to 10, winning against Lumbini College. They remain the only unbeaten team in the play B division, and Lumbini College will have to settle things with the bowl, and Sri Sumangala College will be going into the plate division as well.
So Vidyartha and Dharmaraj will be taking over from the 1B group to the play division, and then here you go, DSNI College. Maybe a sloppy performance in the initial points, and then they took over on the second half, and they were all over Lumbini. They just overplayed Lumbini in each and every dose and each and every routes, and there you go. You see the final scoreboard of 38 to 10 points at Longdon Place today, and with a clear man of the match clear men's man of the match, Naveed Siddiq, is there. 6 tries, 4 conversions overall to DSNI College, and only 2 tries for Lumbini College. In here, half-time scores 12 points to 10. DSNI was just 2 points leading over, and the full-time score says that 38 to 10, and DSNI was showing that A division essence which they got from the last year, and now they'll be contending on the plate division with the tag of the only unbeaten team playing on that, and also the only unbeaten team at the moment on the B division now.
So 6 tries, 4 conversions, giving DSNI 38 points and 2 points, and then 2 tries giving and that will be the game. And so that's it from London Place, and I'm Kavin Rajapaksha signing off with the technical and the production crew. Have a pleasant evening.
දැන් යහ පෝෂා දන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. මැලිබන් යහපෝෂ රසයකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි?
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා.
හොඳම මැලිබන්ටේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා. මැලිබන්ටේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා.
පදම වරුනේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා.
මැලිබන්ටේ පදමට කහට.
සුවිසලි ලක්ක වෙනුවෙන් සෑමංගලක් දක්වාම දහඩිය හෙලීම සැබෑ පිරිමියෙකුගේ ගතියක්. ඔබේ උත්සාහය තියුණු වෙන තරමට ඔබේ ශරීරයේ උත්සාහයට අභියෝග කරයි. මුලින් දහඩිය, ඉන්පසු ග්‍රීස්, අන්තිමක ඉස්හොරි. ක්ලියර්මෙන් සමගින් නැගිටින්න කාලයයි මේ. සාමාන්‍ය ෂැම්පූ වලට වඩා දෙගුණයක් ක්‍රියාකාරී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ඔබත් සමග ඉස්හොරි වලට එරෙහිව සටන් වදී. ඔබේ ජයග්‍රහණයට පෙරමං සදන අසමසම ඉලක්ක වෙත යන සැබෑ පිරිමින් වෙනුවෙන්ම සුවිශේෂී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ලොබාංගේගේ මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ.
Sri Lankika Samage Terima, no limit.
When she's special, she's not just a girlfriend, she is your sweetheart. When you feel it, you don't just call it sunshine, you call it warmth. When you reveal your deepest emotions, it's not just art, it's freedom. And when its essence is premium cocoa butter, it's not just chocolate, it's Ravello. Chocolate so special, you call it Ravello.
Echo the voices of fun. Fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination.
සතුට බෙදන නම
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
පවස නිවන නම
සෙනෙහ බෙදන නම
එය සිංහ නම මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිංහ අත විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Okay, she's ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Impressive CV. But why do you want to work here?
Is your unlimited package limiting you? Be really unlimited with the largest network. Talk unlimited with more than 13 million Sri Lankans with Dialog. Dialog Blaster Unlimited, a range of daily, weekly and monthly plans. Dial #678# to convert your package or get a new connection.
It's always been my dream to be a part of a blue chip company.
අපේ අම්මා change වෙලා 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 උඩේකට change වෙලා 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 යායකට change වෙලා 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 අපේ අම්මා change වෙලා
දැන් යහපෝෂා දන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. මැලිබන් යාපෝෂ රස එකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි?
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා
හොඳම මැලිබන්ටේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා මැලිබන්ටේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා.
පදම වරුනේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා
මැලිබන්ටේ පදමට ගහට.
Sri Lankika Samake Terima, no limit. Stumble upon a surprise, fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination.